Hello everyone, this is Pro Pokétube. Welcome back to some more Ultimate Chicken Horse. Woohoo. Alright, so today we're going to bring you the, well, what is arguably the least effortful map that I've made. Not because I didn't put effort into it, but because it actually required the least amount of pixels. We're actually going to visit the metal plant today. It's called Buzzed. Now you might be thinking, no, you're not jumping off a whole bunch of kegs into a pile of hay. That would be silly. Instead, you're going to jump off a whole bunch of piece of wood to try and not die. For some reason, this is still spawning. I don't know why. I thought I fixed that. Anyways, so if that affects me in any way, I'm going to fix it, but it is one of the bugs that is happening in Ultimate Chicken Horse. Unfortunately, I cannot help that. It's just a thing. Sometimes these spawn and stuff like that. So if, in any event, this actually happens to you, blow up this, 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 and this. That's all you need to do. Also, it did what? That's bizarre. Okay, I have an idea. So, in the event that doesn't actually show you, I'm going to show you what actually is supposed to happen. So, sometimes the maps will not save properly, so you have to rename them under something else. So let me show you here what I'm going to do with it. Why didn't I just stay in the map? I could just fix it there. So I'm going to have to rename it, I guess. That's fine. To fix this bug. It's happened to me before, so it's not a big deal. I'll show it on camera. Oh, no, we don't need a black hole, although that would be pretty effective for sucking a lot of things up. So these are not supposed to be here. This is not supposed to be here. This is not supposed to be here. This is not supposed to be here. There we go. Bam, 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 bam. Alright. Now, what I tried to do was put this 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. There we go. That's really the only fixes you have to make to this map if that happens. So it's not complicated. Just get rid of the 4 sticks that don't make it, 4 honey that don't make any sense. You put 4 bricks right here in line with this block here, and then you put 9 up here to prevent people from jumping over. It's not, it's actually a thing. It can happen. So I actually played off the fact that this map has moving platforms. So let's resave this as the Rerebuzzening. There we go. Save that as a Rerebuzzening. So that actually should fix it, because it happened to me similarly with another map. So it's not a huge deal. I'm gonna get the code now, so you guys can copy the code right off the screen if you want. I'm also gonna copy it and put it in the description. Let me just do that really quickly, actually, before I forget. All on camera. It's incredible. It's like I stream or something. Twitch.tv/ProPokémon. Why? Okay. Does anyone else notice that the quality of sticky notes has significantly dropped in the past, like, I don't know, Windows 10 update? It's really bizarre. Okay. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Is this, what? Is that not correct? Why is my thing flipping out? Stop flipping out! I'm at the bottom of you. You know you want to. Either way, okay. We've got that fixed now. Cool. So, the way this map works is really you'll have to find the path. It's a bit of a path to figure out, but essentially this is another fine jumping type of map. It's not nearly as punishing as, let's say, the Slaughterhouse, but it will require you to take some time to pay attention to the patterns of the blades in particular. Also, I am going to warn you before you rage quit, there are a couple of bombardment cheats that are up here. It's kind of funny. It happens, but it combines slightly less fine jumping with timing with projectiles. So this one you'll actually have to learn how to dodge a little bit, which is kind of nice, in case you're having problems with dodging some very nicely placed projectile apparati, I suppose. Apparatuses? Apparati? Whatever it is. I think it's apparatuses. Apparata? Apparatu. Anyways, essentially, as you can see, this gold moves back and forth. So I've covered it so that you have to take a very particular path. The reason why these 4 are important is you can actually cheat and jump around and in. And as much as I want to congratulate people for doing that, because once this moves this way, it moves back this way, and this completely cuts you off. I figured I want you to go through the entire map. It's like, I don't want to give you the easy or the cheat way. If you got it, congratulations. If not, then, well, good luck with the rest of the map. I actually wanted you to kind of work around very fine movements along this map, because there is actually some very fine movement along this map. As you can see, these buzzsaws, or these blades are placed in very particular areas that you need to know where to move. So it actually might, as unfair as this sometimes might seem, you might have to take a few tries just to learn where they're hitting you, but it also depends on your timing. I would suggest try and get past this first area as fast as you can, because if you don't, the timing of the blades do get a little awkward. Not to an unbeatable extent, but if you want to practice getting really good at this map, you want to make sure that you are getting there on time. Because otherwise, sometimes the blades will just be really unfair. Like, for example, you'll land down here and all of a sudden, you know, the buzzsaw comes up and you have literally no choice but to get hit by it because of the way that it's placed. It congratulates and punishes particular placements, and like, celebrates people who can get through and learn the patterns, but also celebrates those who can learn, well, I kind of messed up the timing, now I know how to get around it. So this is the map. Essentially, you gotta go all the way around and getting into the goal. Of course, anything that tries to pass through an object will kill you. So, you know, don't try and stand here and then suddenly just get dragged into the blades or into the police. It'll just sandwich you or drop you here. So you can't really cheat with that either. Checkpoints in general, this is kind of a tough one for checkpoints if you guys are really interested. There's really only one I can suggest. Again, it's a pretty straightforward map, so I don't mind giving away the checkpoint in this one. But it's up here. That's basically all I can say. This is the only checkpoint I can give because otherwise it's a little awkward with moving platforms. So you'll have to work around that, and basically that's what you're doing. You're going to be working with that one platform. But honestly, I mean, I would recommend trying to do the whole thing. It's another fairly short map, similar to what you saw with the old mansion. This is a fairly short one. Again, you can get around this area in about, I would say probably at about a minute. This would take about a minute to beat flawlessly, like jumping back and forth and stuff like that. Most of the time you'll actually be waiting, trying to dodge very fine-tuned stuff. Also, you might have been noticing that I'm turning off this music when I'm beating the level, and I'm giving you the Ultimate Chicken Horse soundtrack on top of the sound effects. The reason being, there are going to be a couple maps that I'm going to introduce in the future that actually do require to use sound or really know the timing of projectiles and movements of the map. So I'm actually I'm just giving you an idea of what it should sound like, just in case, you know, not everyone just learns from watching or by testing, right? The sounds can actually assist you. And in this particular one, it will assist you in a couple of areas, because it'll give you an idea of when certain things are going to happen and, you know, essentially when to dodge. Let's put it that way. Okay, so the code is in the description below. Again, if you see that bug, that happens on a couple of my maps, I will point them out. I believe it's also going to be the waterfall level that it's going to probably have a bug like that. But just follow what I did in the beginning there. I bombed those 4 honey pieces, and then I put these 4 here in line with this 6x1 wooden block, and then I put 9 spikes up here, just to prevent, again, any type of cheating of jumping up and over and stuff like that. So if you guys want to watch afterwards, you are more than welcome to watch it right after I'm done talking about this. If not, if you have any suggestions or if you want to see anything else in particular, please let me know. And of course, try and beat my run. Of course, by the way, I'm doing these all cold. If I practice, I can probably do better. I'm not like a platforming obsessed guy, but I do love building levels and seeing them work, and I actually do get excited when other people try and beat them and you know, challenge themselves, because sometimes you get those people who are like into platforming and they look at these levels and go, oh, that's kind of cool. That's what I'm not necessarily like expecting, but I like it when I can give people a challenge. Let's put it that way, because everything I do is a little unconventional. If you watch any of my Twitch stuff, it's you know, we don't like the boring stuff. We like to you know, mix it up and give people a more unique experience. But yes, thank you very much for watching. Good luck with the map, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Okay, just one quick thing, guys. I just realized this part's not glued. That's kind of important. So, if you started going through, make sure you glue that so that all of it's moving. Otherwise, it gets a little awkward with actually trying to beat the level, because yeah, it doesn't work very well. So that has to be glued. I apologize. That's something I just noticed happened. That is extremely bizarre how that happened. So I might have to rename it the Rerebuzzening to get rid of the I have to rename it here just so that happens. Sorry, I am so sorry about that. Now these bugs start popping up instead of the maps. I mean, I guess it's gonna happen, but just so you know, why are my sticky notes so crap, please? They're so bad. I don't get what's going on with it. Oh well. Anyways, just let you know, I'm gonna make a note so that you guys actually see this part, because again, that stick is extremely important. I think there should be one more stick here, shouldn't there? Was everything moving? I'm gonna check this right now. Let me see. No, that's not moving either. Oh my goodness. Wow, what the hell? Okay, it broke my thing. 1 second, guys. I believe none of this needs to stick, right? That's just kind of there. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure all of this is stuck. Is that going to do it now? I think I have to put one here. I think that's what originally was supposed to happen. It's supposed to be all like that. Now they should all be moving, correct? It's a work in progress, guys, I swear. Also, that death happens way too many times. That one, too. Okay. I just got to the end on, like, try number 41 or something like that. And that was a bizarre... It was a bizarre occurrence. Okay. That better work. That's what it's supposed to look like, ladies and gentlemen. It's supposed to look just like that, so... Alright, now that that's sorted, let's, save that again. The Rerebuzzening. It's happening. The Rerebuzzening. Get the code. There's the code. Save a local copy. Alright. Let's hope that fixes it. Okay. Alright. Now let's get to beating the level. I'm going to keep the amount of deaths I've already had because it actually did not matter until I got to this point. So now we'll get to that. That wasn't too bad. Alright, so let me just show you the record. I'm actually going to re-record this end part because I had the music too loud. So, you know, trying to do everything on the fly is pretty tricky. So, let me just show you. I got 46 deaths. This time I'll actually get this one the first shot, too. 46 deaths. Attempt number 47 was the way that I did it. As you can see, most of the platforming actually comes from just following the patterns. This is one of the ones where I feel like you can learn the most from watching the patterns of the map. It can randomize itself. If you're looking for a little bit of a challenge, make sure that you don't reset it, because I mean, again, the way you reset is you just go back into play mode, then you go back into inventory mode, and then it'll reset the goal platform. But if you're looking for a little bit more of a random experience, just let it keep going from attempt to attempt, because it does actually mix up around this part here what you have to do. So mine, I got extremely lucky with just it lining up perfectly. I could jump onto it. But there'll be other times where this blade's actually coming around this way. If you take around a normal time, that was actually a faster time of me getting through this part here. So what happens is, if you take your time, it will end up going this way, in which case you have to actually slide down here and then jump off the side and duck here while this blade's going this way, because this will shoot you if you're standing, I believe. Either that or it'll be extremely close, but it will be tricky. So if you get on this top of here, after this blade goes down this way, as it comes up, you can jump into the objective. If not, there is another little loophole that you, or not loophole, but there's a little bit of a crawl space that you can hide in. It's right here. If you duck when this thing's coming back, it won't kill you. But what you can do, if you get stuck on the map trying to get in, you can land here, wait for this to come back, wait for this to get out of the way, jump onto this, and then there is a potential chance that you can jump here, or jump all the way down to here. It's very difficult, though, because you're most likely going to get sniped by a flaming tennis ball. So, just a couple of things that you could do on this map. It's really neat. I liked it. This is again this is the second one that I made ever, and it was fairly straightforward and simple. So it was just more about, you know, combining some mechanics of actually working with the map. There will be a couple others again that you work with the map, and it'll most likely break, and I'll have to show you that again. So, of course, if you weren't watching the beginning, or if you skipped a little bit of a part, make sure you please put the honey on all these parts here, because you want an entire covered moving objective. That was the original goal. But yeah, that was a pretty smooth ride. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. Until then, have an excellent day. and peace.